Hi guys, so I made this video. I should have done this video a long time ago, but I feel like now it's time to do. So I have been having my piano here, the CP-88, for for some time, like 8 months. So I bought it in June 2020, and until now it's February 2021. So of course we're still in Corona time, yeah. But okay, let me just switch the camera here. So okay, so here we are, the CP-88, Yamaha CP-88. This is a longer version. We have the CP-73, but I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it because I want a full size 88 keys. And as you can see by the look of it, first it's about 1 meter 470 something centimeters. It's like 1.47 something in length, and you can see that there's not much extra thing on the left and the right side. On the look of it, first you have here the bender, which is like that little metal thing here. I don't know what this one is, but maybe I'll find out later. But you know, I'm a professional pianist, so I train, I do piano covers mostly. So the reason why I bought this piano is because of the keys. So you can see here. Let me try to show you in more details. Do you see the texture on the key? So here you go. The black key, they have this kind of texture that is it prevents slipping, and I really love it. I know a lot of producer they make different kind of texture key, but I do find this kind of key quite pleasing to play on. Sometimes producers, they don't produce texture key on the black keys, they just do it on the white keys. But for me, I can see that both keys are quite textured. You can see. Let me try to focus on the white keys. You might not see the texture so much, I think, but you can certainly feel it when you play. So another reason why I bought I like this key is because just look at the woods. Just look at the woods. Just look at the wood here. You can see that the quality of the wood is actually quite good. These are wooden keys. And the response of this kind of key, it's called natural wood key from Yamaha, and it certainly is much better than anything else they have on the market, like GH or GHS keys or any other kind of keys. This one is just, it responds very much like a Yamaha grand piano. Well, but you know, Yamaha grand piano, well, I mean mid-range. Not like top of the range, like you know, $200,000 or something. It's just like mid-range. But still, this kind of action, it's heavy enough. It's quite heavy. So I have been using like the Roland. I used to be a Roland fan for many years. So I used to use the RD700 GX and the NX, and also the RD800. And I have to say that this key action, it's heavier than the previous. I have personally tried the PHA50 on the RD2000 as well, but to be honest with you, that key action seems a bit clunky. It seems too rigid for me. But this kind of action, it feels a bit more natural. That you can use your techniques on it, and you can feel the key, you can feel it, and it's like, let me see, the escapement mechanism. You can feel that there's something here. Yeah, there's an escapement, so it's quite good for advanced player, of course. And so. About the keys, of course, it behaves just like what you would normally ask of a grand piano. So the one on the left, basically bass one, and it's a bit heavier than the one on the right. So it's progressively get heavier. Now, about the sound, of course, when you talk about piano, you talk about the keys, key action, and the sound. So basically, let me just open. Let's turn it on. There's a button over here, on off here. It took about 3 seconds for the display to show, and the first sound is a natural CFX. So obviously, this CP-88 is a stage piano. So there's no speaker, of course. I have to hook it up to external speaker, or I can use my what's it called? My headphones here. So it's a DT-80 Pros from Beyerdynamic. So make sure that you use a good headphones on these stage piano, because otherwise you will not get exactly like the best sound that is supposed to be in those piano. All right. So first thing first, I also, beside from the keys, the second thing I love about this piano is the sound. So the piano section, basically there are many kind of sound. Like this is Imperial Bösendorfer, the German Bösendorfer grand, Imperial Bösendorfer, S700, DG piano, C7 grand, and back to CFX. And you can try upright piano as well. There are 2 of them. CP. So they are just like 2 kinds of CP. And layer piano, you have piano and string. Synth. But the most important is, of course, the CFX and the Bösendorfer. That's the best selling point of this piano. It's a stage piano after all, not a stage synthesizer. So about all the button, I'm sorry for all the dust. I mean, I should have just cleaned it before, but maybe it's you know, I live in a dusty environment. So you can see the piano section. You can change the volume of each section separately from the master volume here. So you can either make the piano louder or softer, and you can change how the tone behaves. It's like you can make the sound a bit more mono or more stereo, like to make it more full this way. You can change the key touch, the tune, the transpose, and everything very easily. So that's the third thing I love about this piano. It's the control are easy to understand. It's very intuitive. So it's not gonna make me have to open the manual or anything. It's just really easy. And I'm not using the E-piano or the section much, you know, because I'm a professional pianist anyway. So, but I have to tell you that the quality of this E-piano are actually quite good as well. Oh, if you want to turn it on, just switch this one. It's very fast. So like on the on stage, if you want to just use it, just click, and then immediately you got it. So it's very fast. The loading time is really small. So, and then this is a section that I often have to use. So the reverb section, it changes how the sound behave. So I can increase reverb depth. You can see that to make the sounds like extremely excessively realistic, and like in a hall, or just really no reverb at all. You know, reverb is just really important. If you change this one up to like a mid-range here, the piano sound will be so natural. It will be even like way better than real acoustic piano. So that is something that I really love. That's the number 4. You can change the reverb depth and the time of reverb and everything very easily right here, right there. No reverb, with reverb here. And also you can change the equalizer for mid, high, and low range. So you can tweak like the piano the way you want to be. Like for example, I often find like the mid and the high to be a bit too quiet. So that's why I increase mid and high. But This is up to your taste, of course. Well, that's the fourth thing that I love about this piano. And the fifth thing I do love is, of course, just look at this one. The piano itself is slim, and it's quite handsome, to be honest with you. It's slim, handsome, and weight only about 18.6 kilo. And I can hold to my gigs relatively easy. I'm not gonna say that it's that light. It's light, but it's relatively easy. I've been holding like my Roland RD 700NX to stage, and it's like 25 kilo. Oh my god. It breaks my neck, it breaks my shoulder and back. But this one, it's like only 18.6. It's good. Okay, that's the fifth thing I love, the weight. Okay, it's lighter than a lot of other stage piano that I know. Oh my god, that's big selling point. And number 6 is that the connections. You can see around here. Actually, this is a stage piano, so you can have all the connection that you wanted to have. So you can hook it to headphones over here, and then 2 audio output. Line in, oh, this one is like a MIDI something. This one is for line in for foot pedals and sustain pedal and things like that. So it basically have everything that you need to start with. So it's not like it's gonna hide away something. And also, of course, it has USB to wait, let me see. Oops, my head. Where's the USB? No. I don't think you actually need it. It's a stage piano anyway. All you need is just like things to hook up to the main external speakers. So there, of course, something I don't like about the CP-88. The first thing is that it doesn't have the recording function. It's like it doesn't have a record function like most of the home piano have. So when I tried to look for it, I couldn't find it. So basically, you just have to record the old traditional way. Like I use my Focusrite here, and this is it's called what's it called? In Vietnam we call it sound card, but I don't know what's the name. Audio interface. Yeah, you just have to hook these line in, 2 of them for stereo, into the Focusrite, and then to my computer. Okay. And then I can use Audacity to record my playing and everything, but I wish that it has a recording function, but for me it's okay. So that's the first thing I don't like. The second thing I do not like is that the CP-88 does not come with a music stand. So this one is actually for my violin stand. So if you want to have something on stage and look at that, you have to bring your own stand. And that's a bit, you know, something I don't like. Anyway. And the third thing I don't like is that, okay, it could be a good or bad thing, but look at this. The foot pedal. So the foot pedal is provided in a package. So it's a relatively higher quality than the normal foot pedal that Yamaha have. So it's a FC3A. Let me just focus on this. It's an FC3A foot pedal, and it's actually quite heavy, like a grand piano kind of foot pedal. And that's it. You just have a sustain pedal. The other pedal is not provided. So that is number 2 or number 3 that I don't like. They should have provided like 3 kind of pedals, you know, sustainato, soft pedal, and sustain pedal, but maybe I'm asking for too much. It's a stage piano, so don't expect it to have like any kind of fancy stand. So this is a stand that I have to buy separately. Okay, beside from these 3 things I don't like, this instrument is a beast to play on. And the more I play it, the more satisfied I feel. I feel like a strong connection to it. because I think the polyphony is actually quite good. There's no dropping of notes, whatever. It's like the stage piano should not have any dropping of notes. So I mean, I performed it on stage before, so there wasn't any problem at all. Everyone was very thrilled with the sound quality of the piano and the strings. Everyone was so happy, and they were so they didn't believe that it could be that good. Right.